Obviously, there's other schemes in place, right?
Yeah.
The help to buy is more of like a last resort kind of situation. When you're buying a property, and I say this to my first home buyers, there's two main things you need to worry about: capital and capacity.
Like when you're trying to buy a home, we call it the yin and yang of lending. It has to balance out. If you have a $600,000 deposit and only $20,000 income, then you're only going to be able to spend limited to what the income is.
Yeah.
So you have to find that balancing mark, like the yin and yang between the deposit and the income.
We're not in the job that we're going to give you advice on this is exactly what you need to do. You know, you've got financial planners, you've got accountants, you've got this. And that's why as a team, like we're very fortunate that we work with the best in the business. Yeah. So when you come to us, you're going to get the best of the business.
I had a meeting with a first home buyer and they were just like, Nathaniel, I just want security for my family. I'm more about strategy, right? And in that moment, I was like, security. That's the most important thing, right? Roof over the head, food on the table. If that's what you want, this is what we can do.
We mean to help people get their dream. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast.
Yeah. You're looking a bit hazy there.
Oh, yes. Almost forgot what we're here for.
Hazy pale.
That's right. We have today's one, Queensland 2016 Ballistic Beer Hazy Pale Hawaiian.
Ballistic.
You know when you've got grass and pineapple together?
Oh yeah, my two favorite things.
It's going to be...
Grass and pineapple.
It's going to be a ride.
It's an interesting combination.
It is. At Ballistic, we've been known to wear Hawaiian shirts on a Friday. That's always fun. To welcome in weekend, the thirst-quenching hazy pale is the ultimate way to enjoy any break. Hop-driven flavour explosion that screams, drink me.
Are you an ambassador for this ballistic
right.
beer?
Let's go.
You know who's not an ambassador, as we were saying?
Oh, here we go.
No, don't start me on it.
Well, we're not going to.
No, I'm going to start it.
You're going to do it?
Just as I was warming up to them.
No, we're gonna have the beer first.
All right.
We don't want to ruin Ballistic Beer's moment.
This is for you, Ballistic.
Hawaiian haze. Let's see how we go.
Well, we'll put it to the camera just so they know what we're drinking there. All right, cheers, boys.
Cheers, lads.
Another episode.
I actually had a small sip accidentally.
Every time.
Every time.
Penalty.
Hey, ready? Not bad.
Ooh.
Not bad.
It actually tastes. I can taste the honey in it.
And the pineapple. Can you taste the pineapple?
Does it have pineapple?
Really.
Yeah,
I can't really taste the pineapple. I can taste the honey.
It doesn't look like a pineapple.
I don't think that is pineapple in it, man.
That's wheat.
Oh, no, it's Hawaiian. Yeah, Hawaiian. No, it is.
Hawaiian?
Yeah.
Why do you automatically assume Hawaiian with pineapple?
Hawaiian
I may
pizza.
be wrong here, but if Ballistic Beer's around, make sure you comment and tell us that there's pineapple in there, please. Or maybe we've had too many Ballistics.
You've gone ballistic.
I think it's actually a good beer. Like, I don't mind it.
Don't mind it at all. Well done.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's going on to the don't mind at all.
We need to start.
list.
You know what we need to do?
The S tier.
Yeah,
like the tier ones.
Luke. We need to get a tier list going every week for this part, and we put the beers in the tier list.
Yeah, the tier, S tier, A tier, whatever.
I like that.
Yeah.
B, C, D
But
tier.
obviously it's a personal opinion as well.
And
but
then right at the bottom.
I don't. I actually don't mind this, so I'm going to keep sipping on that.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, but I'm triggered.
Right.
Yeah. Who are you shouting out? Who are we?
You know
calling
what?
out?
We have beef. We have beef. Why? And so we get it. You know, not often do we request collaborators, but you know, we thought we'd live a little for those listeners who saw the most recent or one of the most recent ones. We
Yeah.
collaborated with Larry, and we liked the beer. We liked Larry beer.
We like Larry.
Yeah.
Larry beer was good, and Larry accepted.
Collaborated on social media.
Larry accepted our collaboration request, and we were cheering. And Larry waits like 24 hours and then removes the collaboration.
Yeah.
What?
Like double standards. You know what I mean?
Just
You're
hurts.
either in or you're out, Larry. We don't.
Maybe
You
the
can
PR
decline
team
it.
got
That's
involved.
fine, but you don't accept
Yeah.
it and then decline.
Maybe the PR team was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. These guys are way too on tap.
So
Yeah.
so you know what we're doing?
Not enough.
You know what
Not
we're doing?
enough finance.
We're running it back with another Larry collaboration.
Larry, come
We're
on, Larry.
gonna be collaborating with Larry until Larry sticks it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to be friends, Larry.
Like we want. We mean this in a good way, Larry. We want that collaboration request to stay.
Yeah.
We want to
After that,
try
you
some more Larrys here.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
do like
some
Larrys.
experimental.
And I'm
brews,
sure
imagine.
Ballistic Beer will
But
accept
right
it.
now we're all going ballistic.
We're
for
going
this.
ballistic. We're going ballistic for
But that'd be
this.
two
Don't
separate
mind.
reels, you know. We wouldn't put.
I love the color of this.
We could put them together.
So
Maybe we
nice
can make
green.
Ballistic and Larry become friends.
We could put them together, and it could be ballistic Larry.
Or like collaboration no one asked for, but everyone wanted.
Larry.
Is that the saying? No.
Huh?
Or everyone wanted, but yeah, it's something like that. The collaboration no one asked for, everyone wanted.
I love it. Not bad. Who picked these ones out? Oh, well done.
Oh,
You've done well, and they're alcoholic. They're non not like the ones we picked out the other time.
You
But,
picked out the other time.
We thought we'd do something different today. We're back, obviously, after our, holidays. We're refreshed now. We're back in the swing of things, which is kind of nice.
I thought we were back in the swing of things after our holidays last episode.
Yeah,
and
well,
the episode before.
okay,
that.
we're warming up. We're just warming up. Aren't
Have
we?
you been on holidays or something?
Well, I've just been warming up, really,
Okay.
realistically.
Yeah.
But I thought we'd start the show something a little bit different. Wins for the week. We do this in our team meetings. So we do a team meeting in an episode. Bum, bum, bum. You're
Okay.
all.
Have I missed the last couple of team meetings?
I'm just saying. This is not a one request.
Well, Nathaniel and I actually are in the middle of a 21-hour one-on-one right now.
We had one. Yeah, we actually in the middle of one. 2 a.m.
Bit late for it, I think.
Anyway, but that's another conversation.
But yeah.
All right, let's go. Wins then. Yeah, Nathaniel, you start us off.
My win for the week, I think it's got to come down to working with a lot more motivated clients. I think part of my job, obviously, as we've grown the business, right? We get a lot of clients who, I guess, dip in their feet, want to get to know their borrowing capacity, but not yet, I guess, fully committed. And so sorting through that and I guess finding a system that's going to say, all right, is this something that you want in the next 3 to 6 months? Then let's get a game plan. Or is this something maybe, you want to work towards eventually?
Yeah.
I guess sorting that out and working with a lot more, obviously, more motivated clients is helps me as well. Been a lot more proactive this week, which is really good. That's my
Were you spending a lot of
Best
time
win.
beforehand with people who didn't want to buy houses?
Huh? No, I think no. I'm just saying my win in general.
No.
No, I get
That's
you.
my new. I think
No,
Nathaniel,
my new-
I just want to have a chat.
No, there's
New
a,
Year's
there's a,
resolution.
there's-
If you want to have a chat with me, that's all well and good.
But hello,
Yeah.
what you doing?
there's a huge difference between someone who actually is intending to buy a house, and but if you're not in a position to, that's fine. But yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Between intending to and just knowing where you stand is a big difference.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it is,
yeah.
especially as a broker. It's I'm happy to help you, but just tell me that you want to
Yeah, just
so I
be
don't have to
upfront. Yeah, because that's the thing, and that's how I work as well. Full transparency always. You know? And
It's a
we're not
funny
like the
thing,
bank.
hey.
We're
Yeah.
not a bank. We're not the bank.
And it's a funny thing though, because some people's perception, they can think of us as the bank. So they're like, oh, if I just don't tell them something, they'll whatever.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It's fine.
But
Oh,
we get
that
results.
was a
That's
good-
the
Yeah.
only thing.
I gave you a finger gun. It was I didn't mean to click it. It was more of a bang.
Are you telling me to go?
Yeah.
Your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Right.
Well,
all
I know
right.
how this goes, and we end up in
Oh, yeah,
spending
we'll be 20 minutes.
70% of the episodes time allocation in
Yeah.
just talking about.
Well, so sorry if we're microphones and we know how to talk.
Well, I'm
It's
trying.
terrible,
I'm
isn't it?
trying to for one second.
Oh, you're trying to control us. That is
Wow.
something.
Yeah, give me
That's
the
so
hint.
controlling.
I'm
So controlling.
trying
That is
to-
terrible.
I reckon for once we
know?
should get through at least half of our itinerary.
Okay.
So what was
Fine.
your win of the week then?
My
man?
win, it's funny because my win is also a lesson,
Oh heck yeah.
which is really cool because, and I want to shout out because this is actually pretty cool. This is what can separate people in the industry. One, I'll tell you my lesson and then I'll tell you how it sort of fixed it. So I had a client all pre-approved. Great. It was awesome. And then they sold their house and they're ready to buy another one. They found the new house, got a contract, didn't think anything of it, and sent the contract off to the bank. I was like, yep, cool. No worries at all. 10 years in the industry, just sometimes you go into autopilot and, but rookie error, didn't check the postcode with that specific lender because we already had it pre-approved before, right?
This is a win.
This is a lesson
that will evolve.
which is going to turn into a win.
Right.
Right?
Ooh.
Right.
So,
Evolution.
yeah. So what basically happened was didn't check the postcode. It actually got declined from the initial lender
Because of the postcode.
because of the postcode. But then we had issues with the reason we went to that lender was because of the borrowing capacity, right? So there was only then a handful of lenders ready to go. And the lender we had to go with is very, very slow, right? Very slow.
How slow? What's the?
Like I would say, well, if you can use it in context, right? They're a smaller institution. They're not a lender. They're a mortgage manager. So your normal lenders, like your big fours, probably going to pick up the file in maybe less than 24 hours, depending on your status.
Because they have the team for that.
Because they got the team for that, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
your smaller institutions, well, mortgage managers, they package the deal up. So that takes 3 to 5 business days. But then they send it off to their external funder for approval. So it's like 6 to 8 days on top of that. So it's pretty hectic. But then I believed in this deal. And then also I was like, okay, double check the postcode everywhere. You wouldn't think this would be an issue, but so be it. Got the new lender. Issue was the finance was due in a few days.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, God. And then the issue also was the client was selling their house. So there was a buyer there. They were buying another place. And then that seller was buying another place. So there was all these parties involved. So
Is it one deal falls over?
one deal
Interlinked.
falls
Is there
over.
that one deal falls over? You've got 3 to 4
Interlinked.
property purchases falling over.
Just
Yeah.
complete domino effect, right? So instead of going, you know what, this is not going to happen, I'm just like, you know what, this is going to happen. I called every single agent involved. The clients was selling with Danny from Team, so well done, Danny, on that, keeping that together on that side. Elijah from MGU gave him a call and said, mate, help us out there.
Yeah.
I've got this deal. Trust me, we'll make it work.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
kept them all in line, kept everyone up to date. And then on the second last day of the new finance extension, we got it approved. But it was touch and go.
Let's go,
So
baby.
lesson was, make sure you double check everything for me.
Yeah.
Don't just assume it's okay. But then the win was everything kept together.
I think
and it
on
was
top of
really
that, another win is like you have that relationship with the agents as well that you can,
They just trust you.
it helps. It helps, and because you have that network already kind of,
cool. Yeah, well,
built
I mean,
in. It helps give
new agent though.
reassurance. Yeah.
Like Danny's okay, but
Yeah.
Elijah, luckily Danny sort of called him as well and go, hey, I know Dan's
yeah,
good.
yeah,
But the key there was, I think, just communication.
yeah.
So making sure
Heck
you
yeah.
just keep all that up and everyone was happy. Yeah.
One phrase I took, I think from the end of last month, it was one of that, like the PD days that we went to. It was like this saying, like communication is the oxygen to any relationship.
That's true. That's
And that-
deep.
That hit. I was like, fuck yeah, so true, right?
Damn.
Wow. No wonder our relationships.
Business.
Business. What about you, big dog?
Business.
Or big horse?
A big horse. My win for the week, I'd probably just say like my diverse business generation.
Mm.
It's just nice to have
How are you getting business? Why is it
not how I'm getting
diverse?
business, what business I'm getting. So like not just having like a single, essentially like like a single flow. So I'm getting, I think I onboarded like 7 clients this week, and of that I had like self-managed super fund, like asset investment, lending on a trust. So like pretty much just like I don't think anything was the 2 same things.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
cool.
Nice.
And it's just good, like, it's just nice to think, like, oh, cool, I'm not limited to a single
Yeah,
market.
that's cool.
I'll keep you on your toes, hey?
Always on my toes, mate.
Heck yeah.
Like a ballerina.
Tiptoeing everywhere.
You're really good on your toes.
I always respected ballerinas for being able to. What's that dance move? The
Pirouette.
Can you show us?
Yeah.
You know a lot about it, obviously.
Yeah.
Why do you know so much
How do you
about
reckon
it?
they do that? You reckon they break their toes when they do that?
No, they put blocks. So they put
Yeah.
square blocks at the bottom of their
They do not.
They do at the bottom of their shoes. There's square blocks, and they stand on the square blocks.
Is that why your feet
Well,
look
like
like
at
that?
the front.
Yeah, so at the front of the shoe, there's square blocks that they stand on to do it.
Yeah, it's actually grueling.
Yeah, I'm right, yeah?
They like this. They curl their toes in, isn't that a thing?
Damn.
But I might be
They're on
wrong.
their knuckles.
I was under the impression,
Yeah.
maybe someone like lied to me, but I was under the impression that like ballerinas put like little tiny square blocks at the bottom and they can like balance on that. And that's how they get like that really tippy point, like
No,
looking.
their shoes. You see their shoes they're built? It's like
Yeah, but
square
there's
toe.
is there not a square block at the bottom of it?
No.
And I don't know. We might need to. We can fact
Speaking of
check.
those shoes, do you know Michael Jackson when he did that? Do you remember? You probably won't remember.
Yeah,
But the when he sort of like was it
have you seen that?
forwards? Like
That's
he
in
leans forwards.
Smooth Criminal. Is
Yeah,
that Smooth
he
Criminal?
leans full forwards, and that's
the shoes like lock into the
the
ground.
shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But You know,
Jackson.
as they say, the wins and lessons we've all done, you just can't beat it, can you?
Yeah.
Sorry, it was Michael Jackson joke.
Win is a win.
We need one of those like sound effect boxes. The crickets. I was gonna go crickets. If you want to clap,
Oh, clap. What was
That's one of the trending topics you just searched in there. Michael Jackson.
Michael J. Yeah, that's good. Well, so what's the lesson that you've learned? Because I've shared my. Have you learned anything?
yeah.
What have you learned this week?
It's not. I would say more of a reinforcement.
I like that.
You've been reinforced.
Something that I'm aware of, but sometimes you just need to be reminded of, especially after the holidays and you're getting back into it.
Yeah.
I think just communication. It's always the biggest thing. It's communication, and like, especially when you're like, if you've done all the work and you're waiting on, say, like a bank, or you're waiting on another party to give you the information,
Yeah.
like that kind of thing. It's just important to tell the client. I had another one which is cool, like
It's good.
So what's the lesson again? I don't.
What's the
What's a
lesson?
reinforcement?
Yeah,
You've been
what-
reinforced by what?
But so what?
Well,
Well,
yeah,
it's
maybe
just communicating. Like where you,
Yeah. There's this good saying
just
I
switched
remember about communication.
yeah, tell me.
Go.
Communication is the oxygen.
You going swinging back to that again?
Bro's living in that. He's living in the moment.
He had
got,
one phrase
Yeah,
and he's
you
like
just say
nailed it. He's
we
like, I'm going
gave
back.
him too many props on his phrase and on his quote. And now he's just.
And the wild Nathaniel appeared. It's all
No,
about
is that Buddha over
communication.
there? No, is that not Buddha? It's,
No, it's so true because
Gandhi. That's it.
I think it is funny though because like if you're a new to industry broker, experienced broker, like you drop that at all times, like it will either move you forward in your industry or completely crush you.
Well.
Communication, like
Yeah.
in terms of if you don't do it, and that's the secret. Like there's no magic pill to be successful. Like it's work hard, communicate.
Did you say there's no magic pill to success?
Well, there's not, but there's not. It's just working hard and staying focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway, my lesson.
Yes. Rock up to work. Just kidding.
Work more than 3 days a week.
Work.
Work.
My biggest lesson is probably maybe put yourself in the client's shoes. I think on top of what you said, every client's going to have a different, I guess, level of need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people want that everyday single update. Some clients just want, like an end of week kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so just like, it's just pivoting and just be like, all right.
So would you think that setting the expectation at the start
Yeah,
would
definitely.
be ideal for that?
Yeah.
Because it's true. I mean, we're all human after all.
Yeah.
Especially once you get busier and you've got 30, 50 clients that you're dealing with at a time.
Yeah, exactly.
You get one client that's like, I need to, it's
Yeah.
5 o'clock. I need an answer right now.
But this is why again, yeah, you're 100% right. It comes down to you should always, the broker should communicate.
Communication.
The broker should communicate this the best.
But
this is why we establish, when we do the initial appointments, like why it's established, whether you're buying now, whether you're buying now, whether you're just kind of having a look around, like what your kind of urgency is. Because if you're just sitting there trying to get like a rough borrowing capacity and like things come up with us, right? And we lose a day of the week or whatever happens, we need to make sure that if someone's sitting there going like, I'm trying to buy this weekend or I'm on contract, like they're the ones that need the priority.
Prioritize,
And it's not that we're trying to neglect anyone, but like if you're still equally important if you just want to know where you stand on a lending capacity, but you have the luxury of like, it's not going to change anything over the weekend for you. Whereas that's still 3 days out of a finance contract that someone's losing. That's like actually buying a house.
Yeah.
So that's why we're establishing that kind of stuff. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
So what's the most important thing here, do you think?
just, can we get like the rainbow effect? Communication.
Oxygen.
He's
Remember,
loving it. He's loving
love
the
it.
oxygen quote.
Yeah, it's good. No, that's
Yeah.
great. I love it too.
But
'Cause
yeah.
I heard that communication is actually the oxygen.
Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
just had a purple circle thing I spoke about.
Oh, you did? What did you actually, for those that didn't watch it or listen, what did you say?
I spoke about communication.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice work.
Okay.
That's cool.
So let's.
Any challenges this week? Like, have you come across, like, actually, here's the thing. I know this has changed in the market so much. I do a few of it. I know you do a few, but co-living. I'm doing one right now. Like, they bought the land and just want to construct a co-living. I think five bedrooms.
So I might start like so. Co-living is a very unique type of property.
Yep.
A lot of banks won't
so?
touch.
For the people that don't know what co-living is.
That's what, yeah. So it's a very unique type of house, and basically, what it is typically you've got individual. Like every room has its own lock on it. Every room has its own ensuite. There's like a shared recreational room. Like sometimes they have individual kitchens. Most of the time it's shared kitchens. That kind of thing. And rather than leased out by the like as a single tenancy for the whole house, so family of 3 or 4 move in there, whatever.
Yeah.
It might be a 7 or 5 or 8 bedroom house leased out by the room. Now what comes with that, and they're usually in places like around universities or around like mining towns or that kind of thing.
Does it have to be like brand new though? Can it be like a renovated home?
So yeah, there's
Like co-living?
it depends what like it has to have like council approval to be co-living property.
So as a DA title, like a
Yeah, so you have to have approval for it to be that. And but what it is mainly so is that you rent out, like I said, like all the rooms are rented out like individually, right?
Yeah.
So you can't just like rather than getting say $600 a week, you might instead get $1,600 a week, which is very accurate for like what actual difference in rental income is. But the value won't increase as much as like a standard property in most cases, and also it won't that you can't just like sell it off as easy because they're like kind of unique buyer base.
yeah, it's pretty specialized
Like an
security.
investment.
But
Yeah.
it definitely has gotten a lot more popular recently, and in doing so, there's been a lot of changes to the lending.
Yeah.
So one of the big thing is like, for example, you used to be able to go to 90% loan to value ratio for lending on it.
Which is like what, debt versus property value.
So essentially like if you're building and this is for construction, right?
Yeah.
So if you're building $1 million house and land for like between buying it and then building the co-living the dwelling,
Yeah.
you used to be able to lend 90% of it, so up to 900,000. Whereas pretty much now across the board, it's capped at about 65% LVR,
Yeah.
which is crazy because I think what's happened is the market got very saturated with this kind of property.
Yeah.
And lenders have realized, because lenders have all got different kind of books, right, with it. You've got your like X amount of first home buyers, X amount of self-employed, X amount of this LVR, X amount of that.
I wonder if it's like, do you think that if the resale of those kind of properties was easier, do you think they would have restricted the...
I think what happened is previously it was a lot more of a niche market.
Yeah.
So if you had a house that was generating 1.6K a week rental income, like doesn't matter that it's not really livable in as a family, and you can own, like that house does not ever have another use at this point. Like, it will only ever be a co-living house.
Yeah.
And like, if the mining town dries up or if whatever happens, and like you're in trouble. But previously it didn't matter, because if you're buying a property that has 1.6K a week, 1.7K a week for $700,000-$800,000, then the rental income is so outweighing, like similar to NDIS, right?
Yeah.
But now,
Similar restrictions, by the way, as well.
very,
NDIS.
yeah. But now, because of the fact that so many people kind of got on the hype train for it, you're now in this situation where, like, beforehand, something goes wrong, it's not really that much of a risk for a lender. They can do 90% because they can just put it on the market and sell it. And it's this unique property that just anyone can come in and, like, someone will come in and buy it because the investment opportunity is so good. But then now, because there's so many of them and they're, like, kind of popping off so much, it's no longer, like, this unique security that can just sell. This is my theory on why they've lowered all the LVR. So all of them have, like, over leveraged themselves for the high LVR on it.
I think anyone that, like, before all the restrictions came in, I reckon they'd be living La Vida Loca like Ricky Martin.
Yeah, exactly. You put in a 10% deposit.
Live it, vida loca.
Yeah. Even 10% deposit
a great
for
reference.
Thank you.
that
Thank
kind of
you.
income, it's insane. But yeah, it definitely got a bit saturated. It's still like if you've done it right, and I still work with a lot of people that do it.
Yeah.
But like, I think it is one of those things that you probably shouldn't be putting just 10% in to get.
Yeah.
And like, you don't want, like, the whole point of them is it's a unique like rental income specific security. You don't want this security that like everyone and his dog has access to get.
100%. And like you obviously get the right advice, accountant, financial planners. There's so many different styles of investment opportunities out there. Like I just recently helped
Yeah.
lovely lady purchase a display home, which has also got quite a few restrictions alone. But
Yeah.
they've got some pretty big leases on it. Like I'm
That
talking
is
like
nice.
It depends if they're
7% yield
leasing it
or
back to the
something like
developer.
that.
And stuff like that. Yeah.
So they're pretty cool.
But the return on that actually is not bad.
Yeah, crazy. Like
Yeah.
I think it was
cool jazz.
7% on. It was like bringing in. I think it was 136,000 a year, which for 3 to 5 years,
Yeah.
pretty much pay off the mortgage.
Yeah.
But again, you've got to be pretty similar to co-living. You've got to have that cash backing to be able to put that in, and then because the banks will usually cover maybe 80% most cases.
I don't
on that
think the
style.
banks have taken too fair compared to co-living, obviously.
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah.
To
Yeah, I think
display
co-living's a lot
homes.
more restricted. than just,
Co-living
like-
definitely is, but it's
Yeah.
just to give an idea of the styles of investments that have been
Mm.
restricted as well.
What do we think is like right now the most restricted kind of lending? Ooh, we got a few here.
I think co-living's up there.
Co-living now. It's funny because like 12 months ago, co-living definitely wouldn't even be close. You could do, like I said, 90% construction co-living. Like
Yeah.
definitely not 12 months ago, but now co-living's up there. 65. I think we draw the line here.
Yeah.
Co-living construction is very different to co-living existing and
Yeah,
established.
true.
So there's two different LVR tiers there. Constructing co-living, definitely one of the most restricted. So it's like small service apartments to a degree.
Yeah.
We've got
It's funny because like as a borrower, right? If I didn't know any of this stuff, I would just assume that I like that house.
such a good
Well,
investment.
I like that unit.
So
Yeah.
Airbnb,
Sweet.
If
Airbnb
I was
properties?
just a like a Joe Smith down the street, I'd be a bit discombobulated
Yeah.
by the variety of securities that are available to investors as an investor.
That's
as well.
great. I like
You
to keep it simple with the clients, and I say, you guys have probably heard me say this like 1,000 times. It's like for my clients, it's how much deposit do you have, how much income do you have, like borrowing capacity versus skin in the game, makes synergy, right?
Yeah.
Nice and easy, and but then behind the scenes for us, there's about 2,000, 3,000 variables that could come in between what's actually happening there.
Yeah.
But
Interesting fact, actually. I had a client speak to me about, like the online like borrowing calculators and stuff like that, and like,
I love them. They're so accurate. Like, I just think like,
bro, that's what I said.
I don't even worry. Like these days, a client sends me the pay. I just on the phone, like I'll just enter it straight into the bank's calculator.
Here's what I'll do.
You do it for me. Like,
Here's what I do. Send me a screenshot of that, and I'll send that to the bank, and they'll be like, "Oh,
that's
hey,
approval.
Guys,
should be right.
They've done the calculator."
No, anyway, I understand that every metric of this application is failing, but they did the
They've
online
done the online
calculator,
calculator.
and that overrides
We're
everything.
Oh my
we're
goodness,
fine here.
Mate.
Approved.
Immediate approval.
Co-living.
The assessor's like,
Yeah.
well, why do you waste so much of my time sending in information?
Yeah.
Like,
All you could've-
these mundane pay slips in their statements. Like, all I needed was a screenshot of the calculator. God.
but to be fair, that's why I think 75% of people now are using mortgage brokers.
And nearly 80.
Yeah.
Is it nearly 80 now?
It's
Jeez.
getting big.
There you
Market
go.
share.
Market share is crazy. There's obviously valid reasons for it because you don't think about these things. What type of security? Have I been in my job long enough? Do I have enough income to be able to get what I need? Have I got too many kids that are reducing my borrowing capacity?
So if they did have too many kids, what would your advice be?
Feed them. Are you feeding them?
Crazy.
So,
Like, my broker told me I have too many kids.
hey, look,
I'm gonna
I've
have
got, you guys know that I've got a few kids, so I just work hard. That's all you can do. work hard, adjust,
Okay.
keep going.
Accept
But,
reality.
look, it is true. What are you going to do? Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
either
yeah.
go, I'm not going to live my life the way I want because the banks tell me what my capacity is. You live your life the way you want, and
I live how the bank tells me. To
yeah,
live.
exactly. It's like,
Yeah.
well, this is my lifestyle. What can I lend?
Yeah, that's it.
If that's not enough, there's other banks as well.
Yeah,
and that's
exactly.
what everyone needs to realize is not just the big four. Like, mum and dad's, old generations are like, oh, you got to go to your CBAs, your Dolomite accounts.
Yeah.
But it's not like that anymore. It's like there's so
The
many
Dolomite
lenders.
scandal,
Was though.
Don't stop. This is not. No, I don't think we should. Are we
No.
able to talk about it?
No, we're just.
But I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to get in trouble.
We don't like shit talking the banks.
No, it was definitely not. Yeah, it was a big thing.
What is it? Tell me. What is it?
No, but
I'll tell you off camera. The
Yeah.
Dolomites. But what the Dolomite accounts when you were
Oh,
younger?
yeah.
How you got given and you
Yeah.
take like $5 to school and deposit into your Dolomite account.
It was
Oh,
very
yeah.
clever though, to be fair.
But it wasn't intentionally done in what ended up happening. I don't think.
Yeah.
I'd like to hope.
But I think business back then also was
Different.
totally different.
It's not
You know,
like it is
more-
now.
Yeah, it's totally different now, especially as like big
Oh,
organizations.
yeah, because I used to work at Panthera and I had to deal with like the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
side of it, and it was crazy.
I went to the bank. I remember one time,
When?
just recently.
How?
You go to branches still?
Why?
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've
I had
been
to
in a
deposit
branch
cash.
for a long time.
And then this lady was talking to the teller. It's like, I've been a customer of your bank for 35 years.
You sound like, what's that guy's name?
Who?
David Attenborough.
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
like he just rocked up to do a
Yeah.
wildlife story at your branch.
You know what? The branch. You know what is crazy though, and I feel bad for clients.
the females.
Oh no.
I feel bad for clients when they talk about this because it's always the loyal clients at the bank that's so disappointed because it's like I'm sure I can, like this line here. How many times have you heard it?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
sure I
here
can
we
get a
go.
good interest rate. I've banked with them for 10 years. I'm like,
Oh.
Yeah.
brother, it doesn't work. If
wait,
anything,
wait,
the complete opposite. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my friend. Like,
Yeah.
It's so true.
like they
10-year
got
customer
they got
over
you
here.
on lock already. You getting the bloody you getting the sticks. But old Jimmy Jones over there,
Yeah.
who has
You a first time buyer?
never banked with you
New to
before
bank?
and is new to business, he's getting the bee's
It is
knees.
sad. But isn't it sad though? You
Yeah,
gotta think
that's
about it.
new business over loyalty is like
Yeah.
it's a bank mod.
Yeah, it is. It is. And that's obviously why we're there.
Right.
But,
That's it.
to keep things competitive. And
Why?
that's why, the broking industry
I mean,
came out.
can you elaborate on that further?
No, I don't want to. Communication. There's oxygen.
Wow, I am a severe lack of oxygen right now.
But it's funny.
So should we do a rapid fire round?
What is that? You gonna lead the way on this?
Nope.
Oh, over to you, Nathaniel.
Nathaniel, lead the
Rapid fire.
rapid fire round.
What's this rapid fire round?
I'm not sure.
You're the one running it. Let's go.
All right. Rapid fire round.
What was your thing? Remember we were talking before, and it was like, just don't forget your thing.
Oh,
You
yeah,
said
yeah.
yours before. I'm not sure if
Yeah, don't
Baxter
forget
said
your
his.
What is my thing?
Well, you already said it.
Which one?
No, because you guys started talking about Ricky Martin, Levada.
Live de vida loca.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? Actually, someone was telling me the other day because they watched our podcast.
I don't know the name of the song. That's why I said it.
And they were like, "Yeah, Dan, we love you guys because we know who you are, but I don't think anyone else knows that you guys are really dry. You got really dry humor."
Mm.
Did you just say before that? You guys are really.
Yeah.
Did you say? It sounded like you said you guys were always really drunk.
You're drunk,
No, yeah,
No,
I
that's
heard
what it
right.
sounded like. So we're not really drunk. We got drunk.
and I was like, I didn't understand what they
Yeah.
mean by that.
Do we have dry humor?
I don't know. I was like, oh yeah. So
You know what we should do? We should do joke of the week.
I love jokes.
I've got a joke.
Go on.
The one I told you.
Oh yeah, I love that one. Go on.
Hey, Baxter.
Hi, Nathaniel.
What's the difference between... What is it again?
Well, it's
It's
your
your
joke.
joke.
Okay,
You've
yeah.
got to be
a
kidding.
goat daddy and a matter daddy. What's the difference between a goat daddy and a matter daddy?
What is the difference between a goat daddy and a matter daddy?
Between what? Do you know what daddy goat is? What?
Bah.
What's what?
You want to say the joke again? Maybe.
Can you-
What's the difference between a
quite-
goat daddy and a matter daddy?
What?
Are you familiar with any of the two?
No.
A goat daddy.
Do you know what a goat daddy is?
Can you guess what that would be?
No.
And do you know what a matter daddy is?
No.
Hmm.
What?
I don't know.
What's what? What?
I don't know the answer to either.
You
of
don't
them.
know what?
I don't get
You
it.
have to say it as part of the joke.
Oh, what's a goat daddy?
Okay, and then say the other one.
A matter daddy?
Nothing. What's the matter with you? Do you get it? Do you get it?
It's so bad. It's so bad, but it's good.
Do you get it?
It took me a little
I
while.
showed it to Dan.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That sucked.
It's so great.
That was a waste
It's
of
so
time.
great.
Oh,
No,
good.
that's why
I
it's
thought
so
it was
good.
funny.
I loved it.
Yeah.
What's
It's
the matter,
funny how
daddy?
bad it is.
Yeah, bad.
Bad.
Oh, I love a good dad joke.
Oh, good.
Please send me dad jokes.
was
I'm all
Utterly
for them.
ridiculous.
Mm.
Do you have a joke?
Yeah, udder.
Can you
Yeah,
be
I was thinking. Yeah, that's a sheep joke, isn't it?
Oh,
Mm.
goats have udders as well.
They do have another.
Like goat cheese?
That's your thing, the dad joke of the week.
I love
thing.
dad jokes.
Yeah,
Do you have a
tell
dad
us.
joke of the week?
Oh, what's that one that I told you that was so good?
Go on.
What was it?
Save us, Dan.
Can you tell me? I forgot.
Memory's not like it used to be.
I can't remember. It was so bad. I sent us a voice message to Dan. It was outrageously bad.
Oh,
It was like well, I'll circle back to this when I remember.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But, oh, it was so terrible.
what was the Harmony told me one,
Mm.
and I think it was. Oh, what did she say? Oh no. Oh yeah. Why? Why wasn't the goat? Oh wait, what's it? I'm trying to remember. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Which
Do you
one?
remember this joke? I think I told you. So the goat and the oh wait, the goat and the cow weren't getting along. Why do you think that is? Because they're in a bad mood.
A bad mood.
Something like that. She said a
That's
lot
really
better.
good.
But yeah,
That's awesome.
I love those jokes.
Help.
You know, like it's kind of like that comment said, "Oh, I'm not going to get that minute back in my life." You know.
Yeah.
Nathaniel's heard that comment.
But no,
You
I
know
love
who's
it.
heard that joke.
That's so good.
You know.
Huh?
You know who's told me that.
That's so good. That's good. So we all had a good week, good wins, good lessons learned. Key. It sounds like the key of today's podcast is
Oxygen.
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 I've demolished this.
Have
This is
you?
Ballistic.
I
This is
got a
wild.
Oh, there's a.
Oh yeah, shout out to Ballistic.
Yeah.
Looks like this is the new oxygen. And I guess the key word for today is communication.
Communication.
Would you like a game to wrap up?
Yeah, we'll do a game.
Okay. Right. If I
Remember that question you were going to ask as we were walking in, but you were like, "I'll save it for the podcast." Pirate?
yeah, oh yeah,
What's the question?
oh yeah, okay. It's a very serious question.
Okay.
So, what would you be called if you're a pirate? What would your pirate name be? Or should we make up one for each other? What would Baxter's name be? He'd be like,
Oh, no, I was thinking goats.
"You're a
Hey, you did grow up on a farm.
Barkster.
Barrochster.
Nathaniel."
or like Blacksbeard.
Well, how do you know if you're a pirate?
Beard.
That's the thing. That's the question. How do you know if you're a pirate? You just are.
You just are.
I'm done now. I'm done
Nathaniel
with
would
the
be
jokes.
like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What would your pirate name be?
I have no idea.
I wish I could think of something.
No,
Oh no.
no,
But I can't.
no. That's good.
What are yours?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Well,
I just wanted to say the pirate joke. That's
Yeah.
kind of where I was leaning with that. But no, happy days.
Arr.
No, it was good. Just remember today's episode, communication.
Okay.
Until the next one. Thanks.
Bye bye.
And that's the end of today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you learned something today.
Out.